everybody, how's it going? Hopefully you guys are doing well. This is my next part of my God of War commentary series. We are coming back to Ironwood and finishing off what we started with Agrabota. And so we'll just continue with the game and experience the more beautiful world of Jotunheim. And so basically we left off here. We're going to continue on. It's going to lag a little bit, probably because it's still loading. But man, look at that. It's so beautiful, so expansive and everything.
Yeah? We should run them out. The paint supplies are important, if that's what you want to do.
Sure.
So we have to do. This wasn't one of my favorite things to do after multiple playthroughs, but on my first playthrough, this mission was kind of cool.
Hey.
A nice side objective where we just have to gather materials for her in these caves.
Thanks, but you keep it. Anyway, we're looking for wretch nests. Those will give me the supplies I need, so keep an eye out.
It's so dark down here.
Let me fix that.
Wretches! A nest of them!
They're everywhere down here! If we can light more torches, we'll be able to see.
Yeah, those aren't my favorite type of enemy. So what I'm going to do is we'll go to that section later and go deeper in here.
This'll help.
Here's the other enemy.
I've got you.
You know what? Screw it. We'll get that chest later.
I got this one.
Okay. I'm just go in and destroy the chest. Sorry, destroy the nests, not chests. I know. Go around. I love Atreus' gameplay. It's so fluid, so unique. I'm gonna be raving about it for a long time. So, I'll clear up this section. I'm just gonna open up this chest, why not? Look at him.
Let me know if you see any more torches. I'll light them so we can keep moving.
Then we go over here. I forgot how many we have to destroy.
Like old water.
But I think there's 3.
Got another one. There we go.
Great.
Keep an eye out.
You were saying?
I'm gonna go up to the right here.
This didn't used to be so feisty. So much better. There's a torch over here.
This is just an extra chest, I forgot. Okay. I forgot exactly where I need to go sometimes.
These nests aren't economic. They can be up on higher paths.
Got it.
Yeah, higher pass. Right.
Shouldn't be many left.
drop something. Okay. I think there's one more around the corner to the right. I think I went a little bit too far
Hard
deep.
not to get lost in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine. We got this. Got another one.
And then there should be one deep. Here we go. I thought it was right here.
You should visit Midgard.
Oh well.
I've got
Okay.
you.
Dang it, where's the other one? Why am I blinking? My second playthrough, I was a genius to figure out where these things were. I think I need to go deeper. I'll try this way. Yeah, okay, this is where we came from. Believe it's over here somewhere. Yeah. No. Okay, now I'm blanking. Sorry guys, I am totally spacing out. So we go over here.
I have an idea. What if you came with me?
There we go.
Midgard? The other realms? Anywhere.
I don't think that's a great... I think there's another one nearby.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Whoa. I got you.
It should be in the darkness here.
I've got this.
Nice.
I think that's all of them.
Thanks.
Feeling any better?
A bit. Let's head back.
This is where we fight a giant beast. Again, there's not really much too much commentary than I already said.
Be mad. We destroyed their nest.
We needed to!
Doesn't matter to her.
If this is Kratos, I would still spam Atreus' arrows. Basically, I'm spamming the wolf.
That's it.
Okay, we should be good there. Collected resources. And we're good to go.
You okay?
Yeah. You?
Ready to be out of here.
Nope, there's still one fight we need to do.
Let's head home.
You
Not exactly.
I thought learning my destiny would change something. But I'm still just me. Was it like that for you?
You're always still going to be you, Loki. It's about coming to terms with it.
And you've come to terms with it?
I thought so.
Back the way we came?
Nah, head around the sinkhole. It'll be quicker.
We have to wait for them, which take 1,000,000 years, but I'll get through it. Anyways, we continue on to this other area, and we continue to see beautiful trees. I love the shading. Look at that. The beam literally crosses on Trace's face, goes into the shade. They did a nice job with the lighting engine there.
Came true too.
They also had the nice little waterfall. Like I said, I love waterfalls, so it's nice blending with the sun, the shadows, the trees, everything about it in this. Thought that was really cool right there. This would be like a cool theme park, you know? Like, have a boat riding through a swamp area, golden trees with like these nice
What are those?
trees, you know, that are from Japan. I still haven't found the word for it, but have the nice sun portrayed down with waterfalls going left and right. Oh, that would be so cool. I would definitely pay like $50 for that ride. And then we get to this part, and this really was cool when I first saw this, because it was very peaceful. That it was just about enjoying the landscape. Like, look at the nice breeze, not breeze, but the nice sun on the trees, the canyons in the background. And then all these fireflies came in, and it started this being very beautiful and lighting things up, you know? Kind of like Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy. He lit things up. And so, I probably spent a good 2 minutes on this on my first playthrough, just enjoying this, and then you kind of have to move in order if you want to keep on progressing.
I could come back anytime I wanted, right?
When?
I don't know. After things calm down.
As in, after Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't think I'll be busy then. Come on, girl. You can make it.
What's up here?
A shortcut.
Good girl. You can do it, Yala. I believe in you.
Let's give Yala a break.
Get some more fruits.
I meant what I said before. You know? About your paintings. They're really good.
Are you trying to cheer me up?
Yeah. Is it working?
Ask me again and...
Then I got to this on my first playthrough, and I'm like, huh, this must be one of another huntress or something like that, trying to take people down, and animals and stuff like that. But again, I was just as confused as Atreus right now, and I knew Agrabah was going to tell us exactly what it was. And so basically a dog has disappeared, and we're supposed to hunt it down while finding hordes of enemies.
Who was that?
Gryla. She...
What's wrong with it? I can't feel anything.
There's nothing to feel. Gryla whispered its soul away.
So this is kind of a sad scene because the flute in the background kind of takes the heavy toll on this scene.
Follow me.
And so now we're going from like a little bit of sadness to revenge. And you kind of feel for Agrabah because it kind of like she knows what Gryla is made of and what she can do. So she wants like revenge just as much as the rest. Keep on moving. It was much easier for the blades when you had them for Kratos, you know? This one you have to fight each one individually mostly. Love that drop kick. It's like, I love when he shoots the enemy from afar, but also that is really, it's really cool.
When she learned my father wouldn't do anything to avert his fate, she changed.
I see.
Then we hear a little backstory about Gryla, who she really is. I still think this area is still beautiful, even though we have like hard fights coming up. Come on. There we go. Took a lot of health, but I really wanted it. There should be one more. No, I guess not.
Did a lot of giants
I
live
thought
here
it was one more.
over time.
You want to know about your mother?
She lived this entire life before she had me. But I don't know anything about it.
Sorry. I don't know anything about her. Your mother left the path of the giants way before I was born.
I know, everyone's gonna be like, oh, you missed a chest, you missed this. I'm like, yes, I know. I know I missed a lot of stuff, but I'm not here for side stuff. I'm here just to advance the story.
Another way in, up there. We'll have to figure out how to get to it.
That's easy. It's a little puzzling. Drop up on here.
Maybe there's a way up on the other side.
And go here. And then shoot that. And she can jump over. You know, this easy stuff, you know?
Hang on. I'll create a way up for you.
You can literally just knock that off.
What does she need animal souls for anyway?
She can live moments from their lives. Finally feel free. The wind in their
And then we
furs,
go over
the
here, and then we start seeing giant stuff, you know?
That's not real.
Okay, this wasn't the way. This is the way. You know, just like what the Mandalorians say. This is the way.
Ryla's still out.
Wow, the things are so big.
Okay,
Where's the
think.
wolf?
Oh, come
There's
on,
a
come
door to
on.
the cellar over here. She might keep the animals down there.
The key's already in the lock.
Come on,
gotta
move!
Loki,
Hey, we know my future.
Thank you.
And it doesn't involve us getting killed by your grandma.
not how it works. Almost. Got it.
This whole time on my first playthrough, I'm all scared that she is going to walk in at any moment. Because you have no idea how long she's gone, you know?
I think I can hear something breathing near
And then I thought that was very beautiful, that little fire right
I'm not hearing
there.
your voice.
And then, oh, I forgot. Keep on forgetting this part on every single playthrough. You shoot
That's it.
that, so we can go through. Look at that, giant barrels of fruit. I thought this was a really cool scene. And so, watch what happens, because I thought this was very interesting on my first playthrough. I'll be silent for the next couple minutes.
I can't feel anything. Just like the other one.
She took its soul. There's not much more we can do.
Hold this.
What are you?
You didn't have a least favorite giant, did you?
What?
Never mind. This one.
No. You can't.
Your mother said I'd know what to do with these.
Yes, eventually. I just gave them to you.
I know. But he can't hide forever, right? And we can't just leave it here to die.
Are you sure?
No. I actually don't know how to do this part.
together, then? Vecchia.
Vecchia. Wait! That's it? Where's it going? That even work?
I don't know. Here. What, you're giving up already? They're your responsibility.
Okay, I was gone a little bit longer than I expected, but I thought that was a very interesting scene because it showed that he put the soul inside a snake, and the thing is, what we'll learn later is that actually is the snake we see in Midgard.
Okay.
And I thought, how? What? And I was like blown away by that. And so it was very interesting because it shows not only that he created the snake, but he's in charge of all these lives and souls as well from Jotunheim. And so he has a big responsibility to take care of these and be the champion.
She can't know we were here.
We better put that cup back when we get to it.
And keep climbing up every step. I feel like I'm going up the pyramids in ancient Egypt.
We have to close the door.
I've got it.
And then we closed it. Cool. I still love how big this area is, and you'll see why in a second, but it's very big and expansive. And then we put the cup up.
Enough whining. Won't even remember in a moment.
We're just going to kill him.
No, because we are going to stop her. I've avoided this for too long. She's not well.
You could really see the emotion in Angrboda's face right there.
No. You should be thanking me. What good does a soul do anybody? It's just a vessel for pain. I damn near envy you.
Okay, the cauldron. Without it, she'll have no use for the souls. I'll distract her. You free the wolf. Then we break the cauldron.
You sure?
Let's do this.
No. But we can't hide forever. Go.
And what's interesting about this whole fight and this whole sequence is that a character finally realizing that she needs to do something. She's facing the fears of her past. And I feel like Atreus needs to do the same. He still fears his past and what he did, and I feel like there's some redemption arc in what's to come.
I won't give up on you.
Oh, you brought a friend.
Loki!
Loki?
Let him go!
I feel like she took a long time to attack him, but according to plot convenience, that wasn't anything.
That's right.
They kind of allowed that.
Way back to her kitchen.
Where are you?
You sure you want to go back there?
I told you, we have to.
I can hear you.
And just like in every movie and TV show, and pretty much any famous thing, they just scream,
Over there.
"I'm right here."
Can you swing across?
Where'd you go? Hmm? You hiding? Stay with your peg. Get away from that!
And here's where the fight begins. Cool.
Be enough of your nod. Here in my humble home. Having a bit of fun before your father croaks, eh? Don't talk about my father! So
The music in this scene is really, really, really cool. Because it reminds me of Kratos in like the Greek opera he has in his games. Bum 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 bum.
I'm sure you'll make such a fine
And I thought it was a really cool detail to this fight. Not that it's a direct homage to Kratos, but it just sounds that way, you know?
spring gun. Clown wood.
Now's your chance. Get to that cauldron.
Why are you even here? No! Get away!
And then the floor, where's the floor? There we go.
You're pitiful giants! The both of you!
There's a candle over there. Maybe she'll get stuck. Well done, Atreus.
I'm ashamed we're even related, girl!
You don't mean that.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't allow that.
You won't destroy it! You will not touch my cauldron!
Oh, we won't touch it. We'll destroy it.
Spring gun! Clown wood!
Shoot those before they hit you. It's good distiller magic.
Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go.
Why are you so bent on hurting me like this, girl? I've done nothing to you!
You can't keep stealing souls.
They're just animals!
Come on, come on.
No, now hit the cauldron.
Oh my gosh, go!
This is all I've got!
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna hit it or not? There we go. See, I'm doing these actions and it's not really doing anything.
What did I ever do to you? Be!
Come on. Come on, I need the candle. There we go.
Now hit the cauldron.
Working on it. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know why this fight is harder, but it then actually is. Come on, where's the candle? There we go. Teamwork. So I thought this battle was so unique and interesting because I just feel like I haven't seen anything in the past like it. Yeah, we had big God of War fights, but this one is very interesting because this is literally a giant we're facing, or at least a version of a giant. And it's one of a friend's grandmother, so It's not like a god or a version of a beast you would see in the Greek culture, you know? This is actually like personal to a friend. And it's kind of similar to God of War 4, where we're facing Baldur, and the friend is Freya.
Get out!
Just
Get out!
no. Let's go.
You think you've done something here, granddaughter? You are nothing, and no one will ever remember you.
What's interesting about
Not
this
even
is that
Loki. You'll
this
just
is kind of like setting up from the old God of War
his
games,
story.
where Kratos has done something to someone like a beast, a god or something, and the people are like, you think you have your revenge, Kratos? I will get my revenge on this. The gods will kill you, or something like that. And it's kind of like it reminds me kind of the old God of War games, where Kratos did something and he kind of feels guilty, but at the same time, he needs to fix what happened to him personally. He wanted revenge on the gods, and all the gods are like, yeah, we kind of will get revenge on you, Kratos, because you pretty much killed our whole entire pantheon, and you swore revenge upon everyone. So it kind of just reminds me of that scene. And I thought that was kind of a cool scene at the end there, just because it reflects what I saw in the old God of War games to Kratos.
She's lost.
And so Agrabah is feeling kind of sad and for just a lot of stuff right now between Loki, the grandmother, the giants, and everything. She has a lot of shame and guilt put on her. And so she has to keep moving forward. She's also scared about like what happens at the end when Atreus or Loki leaves her, because what is truly going to happen, we don't know. And that's kind of like the scary part, is that you truly don't know your end.
It's fine. This was a long time coming. We'll be back once we reach the other side of this path.
Well then, best 2 out of 3.
Atreus,
Race me, come on.
I see what you're doing.
You know you want a rematch after
and
last
I
time.
appreciate,
I would kind of do the same thing Atreus is doing, try to cheer about. It's like, hey, come on, let's race. Let's have some fun. Please, let's have some fun and just race.
So prove me wrong. 1, 2, 3, go.
Fine.
Unfair?
You come
Again, it doesn't really... It's not really exactly fair.
Oh no, you don't.
I still haven't seen where it's actually fair, where Atreus actually wins this. Now this is actually cool, because you kind of race through at the bottom here, through all the rocks and everything. You know, the pillars I was talking about, these rock formations. This is a really cool scene because the music kind of reminds me of like a really cool chase scene, redemption scene in a way. Again, you get to race through these rock formations.
Oh, come on! You're not getting tired now, are you?
You're cheating. That's what's happening.
I don't think so. Almost there.
She's just so much faster. I still like this tree fort she made, because it's kind of like the stump of the bottom of a tree, and she's kind of made her home at the bottom of it. I'm still surprised it hasn't burned down, because she literally has candles right next to wood, but whatever. It's not my place to judge. Maybe the bark is different.
I suppose you're ready to get home now.
Yes.
I'll meet you by the shrine when you're ready. You still don't believe it, do you?
I can't. I think I'm being stupid.
I think.
And the thing is, this kind of reflects real life too, is that you kind of, kind of unsure of your fate, and you always want to change it. And if you think it's a direction you don't want to go, you kind of want to avoid the fact and do in every single situation. It's kind of like the paradox of life, where it's like, just like in X-Men, Days of Future Past. It's kind of like the idea of you're trying to change something, and it's like you're trying to change the course of a stream. No matter how many pebbles you throw at it, you have to just do a lot of actions to change that course. Otherwise, it's going to happen. For example, JFK, that probably was a fixed event. No matter how many things people could have done, that probably was a fixed event, and you probably could have thrown a million pebbles and it still would have been the same event. And I think that's what Loki is trying to do here. He wants to change the fate, but he doesn't know how. And he's scared because he just doesn't want to accept the fate at this current point.
Say goodbye.
Doesn't want to accept that.
And I appreciate it. I do.
Again, this is a really long sequence in Jotunheim, which I like, because it's very beautiful, but at the same time, you're not really doing much. I get people want to fight and stuff. Personally, I liked it because of the atmosphere, the beauty, the detail, also the combat in Atreus. I love Atreus' combat, more than Kratos. Absolutely beautiful. He's fast, he's nimble, and his finisher moves are just absolutely insane. Very different from Kratos, because yeah, Kratos' moves is great, are great, but the thing is, I saw enough of that in God of War 4, and it was time to finally see Atreus in what action he can finally do.
Feel free to stay.
I think your part is as big as you want it to be.
What are you gonna do?
And what was interesting, I think after the first or second playthrough, they finally released like the behind-the-scenes footage of Santa Monica and what the person who plays Atreus and the person who plays Agrabah. I think they said they had a really unique and smooth dynamic between each other. Like, it was so easy to act in front of each other because they truly were friends when they were acting in all this. And you can kind of see it between the facial reactions and everything, is that they like to smile, they like to have fun, but they also like to try to calm each other down in all these situations. And there's a really cool dynamic you got to see. And I bet at Santa Monica they loved seeing the whole just all how fluid it was.
Okay, now.
Because I bet they just worked perfectly with each other. And it would be really cool to see all this.
You don't want to lose it. Home. Think of it. Repeat it.
Home. Home. Home.
And then he shows up at the actual cabin, which was really a really cool detail, rather than Sindri's, because Sindri is not his real home. His real home was here, where he was born and everything, you know. And so I liked how they have that detail, rather than Sindri's home. This is his actual home.
Oh no.
And then you have this more Hellwalkers here. They has to fight. I think he's scared because, number one, he will have to face his father again, but also, two, he has to get in the real fight.
Other home. Other home.
There is no other home. He has to accept the reality. Here we go. And now he has to act all brave and everything. Be like his father. Really? Both fight each other. Some health. Okay, we should be good. And what was interesting, well, my first playthrough, I love this because he not only opens the portal, but his Kratos immediately walks through, and I love the conversation they have here.
What were you thinking?
I wanted to visit Fenrir.
For 2 days. Do not lie to me again! Why did you come here? Alone? Do you seek death?
No more than you.
Then why? Why? What is it you will not tell me?
Kratos is a father. He really wants to learn the truth and protect his son because he has the traditions of the Greek culture rather than not the Norse culture. He believes in war rather than protection or the freedom. Sorry, freedom.
Do you know?
And so he really wants to know the truth, but again, Loki, as champion of Jotnar, will not tell his father. I would have done the same
You
thing.
hid things. Mother hid things. You had good reasons, and so do I. Why can't you just...
Later.
Yay, more people. And this is where we actually get the good weapons. I'm basically going to use all 3 of my weapons here. See, look how fast... Ooh, and then we get this fight. And I was like, oh no, not another Valkyrie fight. Again, on my first playthrough, I was at low health. And so I was trying to figure out how to get through this fight. Because I thought this is like, Sigrun. And so I was like, how do I get through this fight without dying? And I was really scared throughout this whole thing. Because I was like, how do I truly defeat her again? Especially at very low health.
Let's talk this out.
Doesn't seem she's in the mood to talk.
But it wasn't as hard as I thought. Because it breaks between 2 scenes. You got that first scene and then it breaks it. Kind of like the Baldur fight. Kind of flipped in a way. No. I forgot if I had my heals.
Focus on the enemy, not me!
Yes, sir.
That was close.
So this fight is not too hard. As long as you get the moves down and you learn what exactly Sigrun did.
Poison! Don't touch it!
Why won't you say anything?
And then realize that's Freya, which I was really, really blown away by. Because not only is she full of rage, kind of like in the beginning, and we get to see Atreus fight this, but also we saw her in her Valkyrie form. We never saw that in God of War 4. So when we saw this, and when I first saw this the first time, I was absolutely blown away by it. I was like, no way. Freya, this is her Valkyrie armor. This is everything about her, of who she was when she was serving Odin.
Atreus.
And then she's having a lot of thoughts right now. I don't know exactly what she's thinking, but she's probably having mercy on Kratos right now. Because again, she really wants to kill him, but also she wants to spare mercy at the same time.
Maybe. For the moment. You're of more use to me. Alive.
Atreus. Home.
Well, technically he is home.
Really?
You will tell the truth when I return. Now I must set things right.
We'll take him. Oh, Your Majesty. A pleasure to see you again.
Rodnifer. Do not let him out of your sight.
You heard him, Sunshine. Come on, get a move on.
What is it you want?
I refuse to remain bound to this realm. We travel to Vanaheim.
And what's cool is that she remains trapped. We learned that in God of War 4, but she really wants to leave Midgard. She wants to continue this fight to kill Odin, but she needs her freedom, and I feel like she's showing mercy because it needs Kratos, and we're going to Vanaheim right now, and it's really, really cool because it shows that she values freedom rather than rage and revenge. And that's what we're seeking after, is the freedom for her, and then figuring out what to do next.
I know. That's why I still might kill you when this is over.
Ain't going nowhere without this. Sure. Where would you muckspouts even be without me?
As you can tell, we have 5 other realms that we can explore. And that are locked at this moment. What's cool is that you still unlock them throughout the story. There's still a chance to go to other realms.
Kratos for, Highness. Clearly you've been quite capable of breaking Odin's curses on your own.
The other curses grew weak from Fimbulwinter, but I still needed help to break them. This one is held strong.
So all that trying to kill him, that's just your goddessy way of asking for help?
I don't recall asking you to come along.
It's 'cause you didn't. I got an old drinking buddy I've been meaning to look up once this joint were back on the map. Got a hunch lending you mokes a hand's gonna end me up where I'm going.
And what makes you think that?
'Cause last
I just realized that the drinking fella he's after is that one lady in that base, you know.
Well, my hunch says
So I thought that was really cool.
scrote too.
Again, it's living in the next realm, so we have to wait a little bit. That's why it spawns over here rather than in front of us.
I can feel the pull of the binding curse.
And so I'm gonna leave this part here, and I'll continue this in the next part. So hopefully you guys are doing well, and just having fun with family, friends, work, and just trying to enjoy yourselves. And with lots of love and respect, I will see you guys next time. Bye.